Alright guys, last week I promised you guys a setup tour, and I'm going to give you guys the reveal. And it's still not quite done yet. It's really close. I'm still waiting for my new vlogging camera to come in, and I'm still waiting for a RAM stick for the PC to speed it up a bit more. And that was supposed to come in today, but they didn't get it on time, so yay, that's fun. So hopefully it'll be here tomorrow then, but you never know with them. It could literally be whenever. So hopefully that'll be in soon, so I can speed this up. But let me just show you guys what I'm working with here. So this is the current setup. And yes, I have my window open and the lights just to make it a bit brighter in here because my phone is a little dark when it comes to like the lighting. So anyways, yeah, this is this setup. So I have the tripod right there, the camera that I used when I vlogged at Zeke's last week. And obviously very simple stuff. You just zoom in a bit for now. I'll do that. And eventually I will put curtains up on the sidewalls, but I have not yet. But yeah, let's go around and take a look at this. So before I show you that, I want to show you the PC. Then you couldn't see it real well because of the lighting at Zeke's house. Pretty simple stuff, nothing crazy. And I know my cable management's bad right now, but that may change when I get a new desk. Maybe not. I mean, it works right now. So basically how it works is this VGA cord, I believe it is, the blue cord, that goes to this monitor here. As you can see, it's plugged in the back. And that's like my secondary monitor because the other one I think looks better and it's a bit newer, a bit sleeker. And this right here is a DVI cable, and that goes right into the back of this. And that's how you get that dual monitor. So I can move my mouse between both monitors because of that. And of course, the nice thing is too now is I don't have to use a USB to 3.5mm adapter for my microphone. So it just plugs in right here, and it's actually much louder. So I don't have to have it nearly as close to my face, which is awesome. And if I do eventually get a audio interface, that could potentially make the audio even better. But it's very, very good as is now. And of course, external power supply, so I don't have one in there. And it's actually a pretty simple PC. I can open it up and show you guys the inside. You just take this little screw right here out. I keep that in. It doesn't need to necessarily be in, but I keep that in there just to keep the side panel nice and tight. And so it is on right now currently. This is what the inside of it looks like. I don't remember what this is doing like loose, but that's fine. Oh, that actually I remember now. That was for like the second hard drive. So, which I have not put in yet. And basically the motherboard, actually you can see it's very, very small because it's a compact motherboard, and it has a graphics card in it and everything. So it's a very, very good starter PC. Just a couple of fans and stuff, nothing crazy. That is the 500GB hard drive, and I have the 200GB hard drive from my other computer actually up on top of my desk. And the only reason I haven't gotten it put in yet is I need one of these, a SATA cable. If I can get my hands on one of those, then I can get that second one in, no problem. And then once that second one's in and I get that other RAM stick in, because right now it only has 2 gigs from one slot, and I will have 10 when the new one comes in because it's an 8GB stick, that should really speed up the PC, and I should be able to do some stuff pretty good on there. Because right now it's a little slow, it's a little tough to do some stuff on there. But yeah, anyways, let's go take a look at the front side of the setup. Of course, you can see right here where I had the mic clamped onto the desk. It's really rough right now just because of how the foam came off and everything. The foam didn't really do much in the first place for my particular microphone. And it started actually over here, like right there. You can see a scratch. It started over there, and I moved it over to here because on this side it was not exposed to the wall, whereas the other side it was. So it was harder to like fold back up. But now, because it's now loud enough that I don't need to worry about it, I can now clamp it down here on the shelf of my desk. So I clamped it down there. It's really tight. It does not move. Like, I actually probably tighten that up, really. And I just have it at this, like, I don't know, maybe 30-degree angle, 35-degree angle, something like that. And it's the same way I wrapped it around everything. I just wrapped it around a bit differently. Oh, this time I go up with it. And that's about where it would be if it was up to my face. and it sounds really good from being far away, which is really, really nice. So I'm gonna try to show you guys what this looks like on the computer while I'm recording with OBS for now. And if that doesn't work, then you'll just cut to something different, depending on what the plan is. Okay, so we are recording on OBS, and right now it's seeing the display capture because this is on my primary screen. And right now I'm actually going to bring it over, just click it and drag it simply over to my secondary screen. Of course, my microphone is in the same place it was, and the audio is surprisingly better, which I honestly did not anticipate. So I'm going to drag it over. Of course, it is a bit slow still. So now you guys see my primary monitor's display. Now, obviously, as you can see, I have Fortnite up here downloaded, and I have Photoshop and Premiere down here and Steam. And I actually have to fix Photoshop. It's not working quite right, so I have to fix that. But for now, until I get that fixed, I can just keep using Pixlr for the next week or two until I figure out what the problem is. And because I work several days a week, so I have to try to find time in between recordings and stuff and editing. Premiere is what I'm going to actually use this video on. Do like edit this video on. This will be my first Premiere video, so hopefully it goes at least decent. But we'll see. It really all depends. Got Steam down there, and I'm not going to click on any of them to load them up just because it takes a while right now, because I need the RAM to be here, which it was supposed to be, and if it was here, it would be quick enough that I could just launch up Steam, and you guys would see it no problem. So, what I'm going to do instead is just kind of talk for a minute. And of course, you guys have seen this picture here. This is my Phoenix picture that I edited a while ago, and this is my picture for most social media. Actually, matter of fact, it's my picture for everything, I think. And I decided to make it my background just because, like, it symbolizes what I can do. Because, like, yeah, it's part of my wrestling character and stuff. It's like who Brody Jackson is, you know, because he can fly off the ropes and stuff, and he's got the heart of friggin' orange or whatever. But I don't want to, like, have just a random background. You know, I want something that I identify with. And this is, for me, what it is. Like, every time I see this picture, it reminds me of what I'm able to do. And how low budget I can do it, you know? Because, like, using that Chromebook was a nightmare. And that a nightmare would be an understatement. But, basically, using this thing, using this PC, is gonna be way better, you know. So, like, as long as I get it sped up, and I need it to, which is why I was hoping the RAM would be in today. But once the RAM does in fact come in, then I should be able to do some reaction videos, some gaming videos. I'm hoping that by next week's video we can have something, whether it's gaming or reacting, because I have a few ideas. But we'll end up finding out what happens. And I understand you guys can't see it, but on my second monitor, if I look over, and I can actually bring my mouse still over, that's where OBS is recording, I can actually see the display window of my screen. And I can see my audio, and I can see I can see my audio noise level, if that makes sense. You know, and I could see all this stuff over here, which would make it nice for if I start live streaming, which I'm going to hopefully be doing sooner rather than later. Because I could be live streaming and gaming or whatever, or just chatting or whatever, meme stream or something if I figure out how to get that working for a smaller account. You know, something like that. And in which case I can hit start streaming on here as opposed to start recording. So that should make that a lot better. I didn't have access to OBS on the Chromebook. So we'll see, we'll hopefully be able to get some cooler stuff going. I have some bigger stuff I'm hoping to get done. But it really all depends. We'll see. But anyways, I'm going to take you guys back to my camera on my phone. And of course, as well, I posted about this on Instagram. I didn't show this in a video. But this is the new gaming chair. GT Racing, very nice. There were a few small rips in it, and these are all the pieces of tape covering them are way bigger than the tears themselves. But I just wanted to make sure I could cover them up so that they don't stretch too much more. And there is one in the back. There's a little chunk of foam missing there and stuff, and there's a few spots in the back. But it's really nice. Like, you really don't even notice it. This is so comfortable. This is like such a comfortable cushion right here, and the back cushion's pretty nice too, even though I don't have pillows. But I don't really primarily lay down on it, which I can. I have the ability to go down to 180 degrees, which is wicked nice. And of course, I have the curtains up there, which I just recently, like a week or two, acquired, and I will use like command hooks and put holes in them if I do on the side panels, which I may do that at some point. But for now, I'm trying to keep as low of a budget as possible. So we'll see how that goes. So anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a fun one to make. I know it was a dumb one, but just plain and simple stuff. Um, yeah, so hopefully we can get this thing up and going, ready for gaming. Um, this is being recorded later on in the day, so I do have the RAM stick, and it is still too slow to play like Fortnite and CS:GO. But TF2 works, which is nice, and that game's really fun, even though I'm terrible at it 'cause I played it twice. That's not even true. I've played it once. But yeah. Anyways, come back next week and every other week, Saturdays, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week.